Hey friends, I want to do a little video on Katuk. It's one of my favorite perennial greens here in subtropical climates. It's called Katuk or sweet leaf. And I've also seen it called or heard it called tropical asparagus because the tips are very tender. Chew on these. And the leaves are very savory, green, nutritious, and sweet, a little bit sweet, not like stevia sweet, but just like a nice dark green sweet. They grow from cuttings really nicely. If you see here where it's green, I found that the best cutting, let's see here, you can do cuttings from where it's brown, where there's a bark here, to where it's brown and green kind of changing. That's kind of the best I've seen. All the way up to where it's more tender and green. They root pretty well. You can just cut them into about 8 inches or so and put them in just put them on the edges of your garden to have perennial greens. So when you go in your garden, if you're in between with your other vegetables, you have a perennial green all the time. It's another great plant that does well in the shade. It can do well as well in full sun, but you see here, it's really, when they're in the shade or filtered shade, they're much more just happy and green. Once you have them more in the sun, they're a little more stressed, a little more leathery, but still very good. And a little more sparse. Like this one here has a little more sun, and you see how it's just the leaves are curled and it's a little more dense, a little more stressed, but it's still very edible and very tender. These little seed flowers right here, the red ones, those are edible as well. And they make these little white balls. I don't see any right now, but they're the seeds. And those are also just like a little crispy little, it's like a crouton. If you put it in a salad, it's really good. It's like crunchy little white balls. This is a way I like to harvest. If I'm gonna take them to somewhere, I just pop them off like that and bring the whole thing. Or if I'm in the garden, you can just go like this. Just strip it and put it in your mouth. So good. So Katuk, sweet leaf or tropical asparagus. It's an amazing permaculture plant. You can eat it raw. Propagates very easy from cuttings. Great to put on the edges of your vegetable garden, so you always have perennial greens close to your kitchen. So if you're lazy to go out to the garden, you can just have a perennial green always there for you. Highly recommend it. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace. This is Julian from Flow Permaculture. If you have any questions or need help with consultations or designs, I'm available for you. I've lived in many climates and have experience from California, Hawaii, Quebec, Central America, South America. So I'm really passionate about all things gardening, holistic homesteading, syntropic agroforestry, biointensive gardening, and permaculture design. So if you want to call and chat, love to help you with any kind of land stewarding project. Talk to you soon. Peace.